Look, we did it. We saw the realm prosper. We went 5 years without any war. That's fantastic. Which is good, because now I want to do something even better. What's going on, Bear Pack? Welcome back to another episode of our Targaryen playthrough of Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones mod. Just a little bit of housekeeping before we get started with this episode. I wanted to let y'all know, as an announcement, that we have a choice. Starting another playthrough on Crusader Kings 2 via what's been suggested in the comments. There's been two specific suggestions, and I'm going to let y'all decide which one we're actually going to continue on with. Starting next week, we're going to have a couple of episodes come out on Tuesday and Thursday of the week at the same time. We're going to have two playthrough episodes come out. One of a playthrough of the War of Five Kings as Tywin Lannister, and another one as Joffrey Baratheon, both of them in War of Five Kings. So we're going to let y'all determine which one is the one that we're going to stick with for our Tuesday and Thursday episodes, and it's going to come down to which one has more likes. So watch between the two, like the video that you like best, and whichever one has the most likes at the end of the week will be the one that we continue on with. So both episodes you'll get an opportunity to preview two episodes of each of the playthroughs, and we'll continue on based on which ones y'all like more. And we might pick up the other one again at some point. The Targaryen playthrough, I stopped calling it Aegon's playthrough because Aegon's getting ready to kick the bucket. So the Targaryen playthrough will continue on as normal, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we'll incorporate another one in either as Tywin or as Joffrey through the War of Five Kings. We'll keep that one up pretty much as long as you guys continue to like the videos. The thing I'd like to encourage you to do is to share the videos, spread the word, so to speak, especially on the subreddit, which I will link in the description. If you don't subscribe to that, you should. It's a fantastic resource for anybody who plays this mod and anybody who wants to see fun content related to Game of Thrones. That's really how I got into the game to begin with. So share this and spread the word. Let's try to up the subscribers, and let's try to get this video right here to 50 likes. So yeah, that's all for housekeeping. Let's get on with the playthrough. Ooh, it seems like Lauren Mudd of the Trident was killed by Elmar Frey during a trial by combat. Why would the Lord Paramount of the Trident fight in his own trial by combat? Why? I don't understand. I mean, he did have lots of kids, so we're fine there, but there's a 9-year-old kid ruling over the Trident now who doesn't have the same appreciation for me as he did before. Okay, so we need to sort of fix our council. I think my original plan was to make Lord Paramount Lauren our Master of Coin before long. So we need to figure out exactly what to do here. Oh, it's just an advisor position. So let's bring the High Septon on. Yeah. And is there any minor titles that Keeper of the Swans we need to dish out? I'm going to do it to the girls because they currently hate me, or they have a worse opinion of me than the guys because of the gonorrhea. They have a negative attraction to gonorrhea, which, I mean, why wouldn't they? Oh yeah, Robert Tyrell, the formidable fighter. Yeah, for sure. He's our Paramount Knight, obviously. Everything else looks to be in tip-top shape. Whilst clearing out a ruined library in Oldstone, some scholars have found some old scrolls that they thought you should see. They speak of the faith of the Seven and its virtues. They are a fine piece of writing indeed. We're going to pay to have them carefully restored. I've had a thought. I have two lady paramounts that have kind of a weak opinion of me. I've had to send my Master of Laws over to improve relations with them, so to speak. So I wonder, because I've taken the focus of seduction, if I can't seduce me some other ladies. She will be mine. It looks like Bloody Flux is no longer affecting King's Landing or any of the surrounding areas, so we are finally good to open the gates, which is good because I'm really getting tired of... Yeah. I'm really getting tired of my courtiers. Ooh, here's something interesting. The many calls of the Great Grass Sea have been rallied under the same banner. The leader that managed to unite them all is Jogo. The people of the grasslands now call their leader Great Call, and have set their minds to not only ruling the Dothraki Sea, but to spread throughout the world under the leadership of the stallion who will mount the world. Is there anyone who can stop the thundering armies of thousands of hooves? The Great Call. I mean, he's not bad, but you would expect somebody like a little better. Temo the Magnificent is his father. Interesting. Something has to be done to stop them. I mean, I'm really not worried about it. I think Emperor Aegon, my son, has a little bit more to be worried about than I do. Well, that was a little easier than I expected. Just one little interaction, and she jumped into bed with me, so there's that. I'm still a little bit concerned that the Lannisters are going to lose the Westerlands simply because they didn't marry properly. I don't know if that will change, if there will be kind of a great council. I don't know. We'll have to see. I feel like this is a really big mark against Kevin's leadership. Seek new conquests. Right? Should I have done that? She's attracted. Yeah. I think that kind of offset a lot of the negative opinions. If I make her a lover, I potentially have to deal with her husband. And that could potentially lower all of the opinions of me. I think I'm just going to leave it. Aegon of King's Landing. So that's the city of King's Landing. I guess that's the Gold Cloaks. Yeah, that's a military command. So we have to select a new. That's the city of King's Landing. Which is, where is it? City of King's Landing. Let's create a new vassal. Dagar, who is Hunchback High Valyrian. I think the culling will get him before long. Where is this special title that I can grant? Here we go. Commander of the Gold Cloaks. Dagar. There we go. Whew. Oh, and the next thing we need to do is to... Where is it? Seduce Barristan Selmy's daughter. Never thought I'd be saying that. It's time to select a new Master of Coin. Finally. There's Lord Tristan Crabbe of the Whispers. There's Baranar, who I believe was the guy that we had set aside for this. Has a high diplomacy, has a high stewardship. I like it. And let's have him go... is he going to oversee construction? I'm trying to think of what it is. Administer holdings. Yeah, I believe it's oversee construction. Yeah, colony construction advances. That's what we wanted. Right there. No layover. Just good old-fashioned Let's get a new guy in there who is better. Okay, so it looks like Lord Jacaerys Valerion has finally died of his cancer, and his son, Lord Jaehaerys of Driftmark, has inherited. The guy has decent stats relatively, but most importantly is he has a high Valyrian daughter, who I am now going to attempt to betroth to my son. No? Unlikely to have children. Oh, that's right, he's still celibate. Well, there goes that plan. Good news is that she's only one, so I still have time. I have time to make this happen. My conquests in terms of my lovers has not really yielded anything yet. Neither one of them has become pregnant, so I don't really know why. Maybe if I... Oh, once this guy's an adult, I'm going to invite him to my court. That's what it is. So, the 13th of July. So not very long. 6 months. And I'll invite him to court. There we go. The world is a dangerous place, and devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill you. Well, I certainly must be careful. We wouldn't want that to happen right now. It looks like Lord Paramount Robert Tyrell is invading my lands in obvious contravention of the peace of the realm. This is Chilstead. What war is that? Reachman claim on Bramsford. I will not order my Lord Paramount to stand down. He already really has a low opinion of me, so I'm not failing to protect you. It's just if he has a claim on it, which he does. Oh, I didn't have to wait long for Lady Paramount Artaria to show up by the nearby stream. We've spent hours chatting and laughing, and I do believe she is falling for me. I lean in to whisper in her ear. She is definitely attracted, and I have a very low opinion of her, so I think we're going to do the noble thing and make a lewd suggestion. Oh, didn't work this time. Seduction in the wild. Artaria backed away from me, blushing and stammering something about being sorry before rushing off. The virtue is strong, so I'll have to wait till the next opportunity. Here's another opportunity, a midnight snack. We're going to make a lewd suggestion one more time. Nope. Okay. So we're going to have to work something else out with her. I think maybe like quote love poetry. She is an academic, so maybe we'd try that and see if it works. Oh, but it looks like we need to select a Kingsguard member. So I'm going to... I think we had a guy in our court that we were waiting to do this to. Let's check out the greatest knights in the realm, though. This guy's not bad. His wife died of an infected wound. He's of House Kellington. He's a skilled commander, a skilled fighter. He's a duelist who is temperate, patient, deceitful, but brave. There's also Sir Garrett, who has very good stats as well. And there's also Sir Aaron of Drakebridge, who we've tried to get to be a Kingsguard member. No, we didn't. This is the guy. Formidable, strong, brave. This is the guy. Sir Aaron of Drakebridge. This is the guy that was in our court that we were waiting on. Let's see if he'll accept. Yes, he did. Good. This guy's got Lord Commander written all over him once Raleigh Duck kicks the bucket. Raleigh Duck is now 65 years old. He has chest pains, but that's not that big of a deal. He's just, gregarious, wroth, envious, but overall, he's made a very dutiful Lord Commander, for sure. Okay, here we go with the midnight snack again. So, like we said before, lewd suggestion wasn't working, so let's try to quote love poetry. Nope, didn't work either. Maybe we'll have to confess our love. Oh, look, somebody's trying to kill our son, Prince Jaehaerys. really do wonder who that could be. I would give you a title, bro, but you're celibate. Doesn't really help me out very much in the longevity of the realm department. He's envious, proud, wroth. He is gregarious, and of course he's chaste. He's celibate. The two kind of go hand in hand. Overall, some disappointing heirs. Although I will say, Emperor Aegon, who is now 30, has done decently for himself. He is stressed, but pretty much all of his other traits are decent, except for poor fighter. I will say that, and his learning achievement in terms of being an amateurish plotter. But I think that can be adjusted if you take the right focus. That can actually be increased. The poor fighter thing makes for difficulty in terms of expanding the realm if we decide we want to do that, and he stays our heir. Also the haircut. Not digging the haircut. But he did marry a Frey, which is disappointing. But she's not pregnant yet. Has not fathered a child yet. So we'll see what ends up coming from that. But so far, somebody wanting to kill Prince Jaehaerys. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Let's try to confess our love. Nope. We're gonna have to figure something else out. She is chaste, which makes it much less likely that she'll have an affair. But she is definitely attracted and flattered. So that's already improved her opinion of us. So we should continue for sure. So maybe I just didn't see this before, but I'm not sure. But Daenerys Valyrian has a son with her husband, who is High Valyrian, or at least looks High Valyrian. It says he's a Stormlander though, so we'll see. But I did try to buy a favor to get him to come to my court, and he won't accept. His opinion of his liege is way too high, which I understand. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that favor to I can't educate the child because he's 2. We'll see. This may be my son. So I have decided to plot to kill Daenerys' husband. The reason for this is because her super high opinion of me will hopefully lead to marriage at some point in the future if she doesn't have a husband to interfere. So pretty much the moment her husband passes away, I'm going to propose that she, come to King's Landing with potentially my son. Potentially. Now, the plot power for this is not super high, so I am a little worried I'll get caught. But we'll have to see, because it would be an issue if I was. It would be even worse if we failed and I was caught. So we'll see. We'll see exactly what happens with this. Look, we did it. We saw the realm prosper. We went 5 years without any war. That's fantastic, which is good, because now I want to do something even better. We can have. I can't have the ambition to make the 8. That was kind of my next goal, was to make the 8. Okay, we'll get married, I suppose. But because now we're in a state of prosperity, we have the opportunity to restore something that was lost. We have the chance to dragon conquest of the Iron Islands. Yep. Surely they'll honor their obligations. Let's see exactly what happens. I think they'll just surrender, but that isn't really the way of the Iron Islands. So what I do believe I will do is I will raise up my army here in King's Landing, which should, it's a pretty decent total. And I have 45 ships, which is enough to embark. And we are going to sail right up here. Yep. It's going to take us a little bit to sail over there. It looks like we had a Kingsguard member die. Is that what I'm seeing? Don't know. But we're going to send to over to Giscar. Sir Ryman Frey. He married a Frey. Might as well send her her relation over there. Lord Paramount Duncan has not answered my call to war. Interesting. Wow, we have an Illyrian as a vassal. Wonder what's up with that. Must be from Danny's, like leftover from Danny's. We'll see how to deal with that. I think I'm gonna end up having to transfer the vassalage over, but it is nice to have some relatively close to High Valyrian and some Valyrian gods as vassals. That is kind of nice. Look, Harry the Heir, who became Lord Paramount Herald of the Vale, is dead. Died of natural causes at the age of 57. That does not bode well for me, because I'm 59. That's not ever good to see when somebody younger than you dies of natural causes. But his son is really impressive. A skilled fighter, a brilliant commander, diligent, charitable, gregarious, a little bit envious, and a little bit stressed, but a really good character that has kind of been produced naturally, which doesn't always happen in this game. Typically, as you move further away from the beginning date, you kind of have this divergence of really good characters that kind of dissipate, and everybody becomes rather average unless you're playing as them. So this is really good to see. A guy with 16 diplomacy and 22 martial who isn't a dragon rider, really good. 9 learning's not bad either. So, all right, new Lord Paramount of the Vale.